Welcome back, y'all, to Jack in the Box Models. I'm your host, Jack. And this is Lucy Lou. That is Star Baby Girdle, the prettiest rain in the whole darn world. And she wants daddy's attention all the time. Oh man, I just had to. She wants to be in everything daddy's doing. But I had to, after my incident with my decals on my Lucy, with my 66 Mustang, I had to take a break from the bench, gather my thoughts, present my situation to the community, and I've decided that I'm going to tape off those stripes and paint them in, just not at the moment. I have to be focused. I have to be in the mood. That's why I had to take a break. Sometimes it's good to just stop and walk away. At least it is for me. Now I've got a shop card shout out that I've been, see, I have to say it twice again. I've been sitting on for a couple of days. This guy right here, he's amazing. He's everybody's friend. Everybody knows him. And that's Old Tom from Rambler 69, the Styrene Addict. And he sent me a little sticker here to go on my box. He didn't have an Old Tom sticker, but it will when I get around to it, which hopefully won't be too long. But Old Tom, Rambler 69, the Styrene Addict. Where's my pointer? And this crazy looking character right here, guess what his name is? Do 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 do. If anybody guessed Jack, you're correct. And I think Old Tom had Jack named before he ever met this old silly hillbilly. But he warned me about Jack. He said, now Jack will get up in the middle of the night and steal your booze. So if you have booze in the house, the closest thing Jack's going to get here is maybe some NyQuil. But if y'all have this card in your possession, watch old Jack there. He's a sneaky kind of feller. And Tom, thank you for I just seen something Tom wrote on the back of my card. He says, keep the spanjos a cranking. So fellas and ladies alike, if I do an updated video of me playing a new song on the Spam-Jo, you can thank old Tom for it. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you, brother. What I thought about doing here is another episode. I don't know what the number is off the top of my head without looking, of something from the old dusty shelf. This week's selection I selected, and of course I'm going to have to back up to show the box, the AMT 86 Chevy ElCamino. And let me adjust my tripod up just a hair, and because I want to show you some things. Now this box here is sun faded because I had it stored inside another box, which I thought the flaps were protecting it from the sunlight under a window, but it was not. So now the side views are going to be much better. Let's see, I'm looking for a date. It says 2001 Racing Champions Erdl Incorporated, so I assume that's about the time stamp that this kit came out. There's a good view of it, and a real sporty looking, cool looking car truck thingy. This was a gift from a family member. I don't know, it was probably my birthday or Christmas or something like that. Now, when I got this kit, I don't seem to have the instructions in here. Huh, that's strange. But I remember seems like, now this is showing, where's my pointer? This is showing what appears to be a V8 type engine. But for some reason, I was thinking, yeah, it says V8 right there. I don't know why. Maybe I just wanted to try this. I was thinking, as the story went, that it came with like a 6-cylinder or something in it. So, but for whatever reason, I got this Revell monogram parts pack. The Chevy 283 cubic inch V8 engine contains parts for one engine on a chrome tree, and I didn't use all the parts. Looks like they got a couple of big stacks here where you could make like a big drag engine out of it or whatever. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep my engine under the hood. Where's the intake? I wanted to keep it under the hood. Yeah, here shows the double carburetors. I just thought, for whatever reason, I thought this would be a cooler engine than what came in the box. So let me get this out of the way, and I'll show you what my vision was for this 86 Chevy ElCamino. And if I'm not terribly mistaken, I think this kit came with a little 1/64th. For some reason I was thinking it came with this little 1/64th hot rod car, which I have on the back here. And it is a 1969 Racing Champions GTO Judge. For all my diecast buddies out there, I'll make sure I don't get it too close or it'll be out of focus for sure. I blackwashed the grill and the breather because it wasn't, and I thought it needed to be to look cool. Looks like I may even painted the taillights in, huh? And there's what the bottom looks like. I don't have fingernails, so there's a shot of what the engine looks like in this 69 GTO Judge. Here come the Judge, here come the Judge. Y'all remember that show? Dating myself again. So there's that little deal. Rose quite well. Now back to the ElCamino. I decided to do this one in like a copper color. It seemed like it was one of those auto spray paints, like Duplicolor or something I picked up at the auto parts store, and I just thought that would look really cool with the black livery that came on it. You know, it's got the ElCamino SS right here. I painted the hood scoop black. Blackwashed the grill. It's got something customs with a little choo-choo train right here. Here's the Super Sport emblem. And I've kept this thing inside a antique wooden and glass display case. It's not been in a individual display case as of yet. And check this right here out. Does this look familiar? This is I took a picture of this. I found it in some old files from my computer, and that is the ribbon on my homepage. So anyway, that's what I've done with that. And there's the bed cover, license plate. Looks like it says Iowa BX 1816. And then there's the taillights with the backup lenses painted in. You know, doing these little buttons, I remember at the time being a challenge on this bed liner. And I thought this was cool. The exhaust right here. It's like a custom exhaust ground effects that come down, and there's where the exhaust comes out. And then here's like a some type of rear spoiler. Now, speaking of exhaust, as I was looking over this model, I remember having an issue with, I don't know, I think it's got something to do with that custom engine. Look how I had to cut this bottom panel out to try to get the exhaust to line up coming off the manifold. This one, I have it going in the direction that it was supposed to be going. This one, for some reason, I could not get that thing turned and lined up back here on the manifold and going in that direction to save my soul. So I finally gave up and just left it like it is. I remember that. The front wheels do not turn, the back wheels do. Now let's have a look at the engine, if I can get into it. Hang on, let's see. I can do this without destroying something. Painted inside the engine flat black. I mean inside the hood. Now, here's what the engine looks like. Looks like I got a windshield washer fluid bottle over here. Painted the brake booster gold. Battery details, heater motor, coolant puke box, and this was before, way before I started messing with any wiring or anything like that. So, and if I can get the angle right, you can see where I actually painted. Where's my headlamp? I knew I was going to need this thing. I actually painted in the wires going to the battery. Now, as far as interior, there's a pretty good shot of the dashboard. A little dusty in there. I blew it out as best as I could with low pressure coming off my air compressor, because I didn't want to blow the dash out or nothing, or the seats out the window. I don't know if you can make that out or not, but I really did a brutal cutting job to get a shifter in there in the floor. I don't know, it must have came with one on the column, I don't know, or something to do with that Revell motor I put in there. But obviously I had to do some chopping. Let me see if I can do this without messing anything up. Try to give you a halfway decent interior look there. There's the seats. Okay. So there's my, oh, almost forgot. Check this out. This is removable. The back bed cover is removable. And you can see it does have a bed in it with some ribs. And I really like that body style of ElCamino. And that's I guess about all for now. I'll probably, let's see, this is Tuesday night. I probably won't get this thing uploaded till sometime tomorrow. I might start getting into bed earlier and getting up and doing stuff in the morning hours that I need to take care of. But until next time, thanks for watching. Thank you once again, Old Tom, for your shop card. And if anybody has not went over and checked Old Tom's channel out, Rambler69, and watched his, man, this guy does, he does builds that I just drool over. I mean, they're so clean and crisp and bright and beautiful and custom work, and he's just an awesome dude. He's an awesome builder, and if you hadn't subbed to him, go over there and check him out. You won't be you won't not be glad you did, is what I'm trying to say. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Last time I looked just a while ago, I'm up to like 254. I'm shooting for 500 before I do any kind of like a giveaway or anything like that. I really want to get to 500, and I think that would be a superb milestone to do a giveaway. I always want to try to do something different than everybody else. Everybody else is doing these spinneroony things they download on their phone or an app or whatever, and other people do secret handshakes and I don't know what all, but I think I'm gonna go old school. I'm an old school builder, can't you tell? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna make a list of people, and I'm gonna cut out all the names, and I'm gonna put them in a hat or a bucket or something, and I'm gonna draw it out live and in color. So until next time, be careful, be safe out there, and remember, Jesus loves you. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.